long ago, two races ruled over Earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later, ... Mount Ebbet, 20X-teen. Unless it's an 11 or a 12, in which case it would be a teen. Legends say that those who climb the mountain never return. Alright, so we got a hole, and you're tripping. How? You had to have been sprinting at the hole to trip and fall in like that. And also to not be watching your feet, because who would be that close to the hole and be like, yeah, I don't think I need to be that careful. I also like how, so far, you can't tell if it's male or female. You mostly look female, but there's no way to guarantee that. It's kind of cool. Hi! That was our intro. That's what happens the second you hit... Yeah, let's play Undertale. Oh, man. I said... Enter. Enter? Enter? Oh, it was Z, not a 2. Okay. Alright, so Z, X, C. Shift. Or Shift. Alright. Confirm, cancel, menu. Cool. Full screen. Man, I wish I knew that sooner. Hold... You can't... I don't know if you can see it on the capture, but, this game started super tiny. Hold escape is quit. When HP is zeros, you lose. Alright! Welcome back to AllTheoryNoPractice's Let's Dissect! So, I know I said in the last game I was gonna play Assassin's Creed 4, but I had a fan, which, first of all, let's back up. I have a fan? Holy shit. But anyway, someone commented, they were like, hey, you should play Undertale. And I've been hearing a lot about this game. Almost, not even almost, I've heard nothing bad about this game. I know nothing about this game. I literally was like, alright, I went to the Steam store, saw it was $10, or because of my Steam wallet, like, 7. And I was like, alright, yeah, sure, let's give it a shot. So, this might be the only episode. This might be a half-hour episode. This might be a 10-minute episode. I know nothing going into this, because I'm having to film this the day it goes up. I had no time to plan this. Yeah. So, let's see. What do we got so far? It's 8-bit. The music's fantastic so far. Very simple premise. Very simple controls from the looks of it. That's kind of cool. From what I understand, this game is made entirely in Game Maker. As someone who has tried using Game Maker, that's incredible. That is not an intuitive interface, mostly because the instructions are not well translated, or well laid out. And it's supposed to be a very simple layout, but much like real coding, frequently it's like, alright, well, I'm telling it to do what it's supposed to do, and it's not doing what it's doing. Why isn't this working? Someone on the internet, please help. But, we're gonna see how often that had to happen. If this is your first Let's Dissect, this is functionally a Let's Play. The twist being, I'm mostly playing this to kind of review it as I play it, see what happens as I go, and what works, I will say as I notice it. What's not working, I'll say as I notice that as well. And by the end, we'll basically you'll have gotten to watch a live review. You'll have gotten to watch my opinion on this game form from the very beginning. So I guess with that, we're just gonna start. Name the fallen human. Oh, I can't type it in. That's interesting. Do I use arrow keys? Arrow keys, apparently. Does the mouse do anything? No, that's interesting. Huh. They're going real old school. Also, I like that this name thing becomes the way to teach you how to use the controller. Because you learn right now how to input stuff. But yeah, since I'm the fallen human, I shall be Lucius. Lusigan. Oh, Lucigo. Because I didn't notice it wasn't giving me more letters. You get 6 letters? That's aggressively small. My real name doesn't fit in there. I could get up to Altno. Because everyone knows Altnoff is my actual real name. It's on my birth certificate. And if I had sweet editing software, I would insert the picture now where, it'd be like a crayon-drawn birth certificate saying AllTheoryNoPractice. But anyway, yeah, Lucigo. Everyone knows, the famous fallen human Lucigo. Done. Is this name correct? Why would I have hit done if it... Why is it shaking? Part of me keeps thinking that's foreshadowing for something. And yeah, that's really... I actually like the super androgynous character design. Oh man, that is how I feel right now. It has been a long weekend. I'm fairly certain it's not going to move until I get up. But, alright, I'm going to take this quiet time to try and take stuff in. Alright. Hyper-pixelated art style. That's cool. I mean, I just played a hyper-pixelated game. Would be kind of cool to move on to something else. But this is not bad. I'm actually kind of a sucker for this pixelated art style. I'm on a bed of something. I'm also face up now, which is not what I was at the end of that original quote-unquote cutscene. We got a color palette of green, gray, white, and black. Because I'm in the only circle of light. We got our blue and pink. Almost looks like I'm wearing a onesie. And our yellow. So, we can tell this is bright and vibrant in the light, and everything else is just a mystery. And the dark colors automatically make it seem sinister. Also, I'm willing to bet it is not an accident that the circle of light, I keep saying circle, but it's not. The, like, oval capsule pill of light we're in looks like an eyeball. I'm 100% positive that's on purpose. Oh. This is what our eyes look like when they're open. I was expecting an animation to play of me getting up. Alright. I look... skin not a too far off shade from the flowers. Oh. Oh. I expected it to be like I would fade into the darkness and we were going to have to use the camera to guide ourselves. Alright, interesting. So technically the rest of this is lit up, I guess? Alright. So one thing I immediately notice. One, this room is off-center, which is kind of interesting. But it's very fascinating that from... Hang on. There. I already knew I couldn't go down. I could just tell that it's like, no, that is just there for asymmetry. Very clearly the level is guiding you this way. And they do that a couple ways. One, the room is symmetrical, except for that one path on the right, so it immediately draws your eye to it because it's an incongruity. And secondly, if you were to imagine this was a 2D platformer, or something, where... So if this was ground level, so I'd be like, I'm on the ground... Okay, like, it doesn't look perfect, but... If this was ground level, once again, the only direction I could go would be to go this way. Partially because the laws of these 2D games is going right equals progress, and because they've set up the level to look like that. I'm already fascinated by the level design. And we have a door! Natural looking cave, like we saw in the cutscene. Flowers, nothing. And that's interesting. At no point are you like, alright, I'm completely alone. Before the original room is even out of sight, there's this door. This large, ornate door. And if you have any sense of foreshadowing from the cutscene, you know that that's probably a monster door. Monsters! Alright, well, this has been fun. That was Undertale. Thank you for watching. Oh, fine, I'll go back. You do not have my best interests in heart. Is there treasure over here? Huh, invisible wall. Or a monster. I'm gonna hope it's a wall. He's even kind of got the look on his face of like, I hope you're a wall. That's a really weird, like, gravelly voice for something that is clearly a child. I'm also gonna hope you're a wall. Ah! Howdy! I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower! I cannot walk away. That's what I just attempted. Oh, this music immediately kind of puts me at ease. I'm expecting something sinister any second. I guess I hit Z. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. We're just gonna have this moment between us. That's what's gonna happen. We're going to have this moment. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go! No, I'm not ready. I don't know where we're going. You're a flower. How can you go anywhere? He turned me into a heart! See that heart? That's your soul! The very culmination of your being! I mean, depending on what religion you listen to, I suppose. I'm a moving heart. How can you... How? I have so many questions and most of them are how. Like 85% how, 10% why, 4% ah! With a question mark at the end of it, and 1%, alright, continue. I know that one's not a question, but I mean, I can be curious and know not to ask questions. Maybe he's gonna tell us. I mean, that would be likely, considering this is probably the tutorial, especially since we immediately jump to... So he loses his color, and now the color is your HP bar. We're level 1, and 20 out of 20. Okay. Apologies that this music is obnoxious, but I have to pay attention to this as it comes up. Level 1. That means there's gonna be more than one level. Whether that's the level of the room we're on, or the level of our character, I have no idea, because I don't know what this game is. HP. I'm going to presume that's an HP bar, and that's going to diminish, which then means the 20 out of 20 is either a numerical way to track that as well, or it's tracking something else. But it immediately has shown us, here's our HUD, as well as the heart. Whee! You move pretty smoothly, just not very quickly. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of love. What's love stand for? Why? Love, of course. Oh. Oh yeah, because level would be LVL, of course. Of course. It's not actually, of course. I totally would have thought it was level. You want some love, don't you? Have you been watching me today? What do you know, Flower? Tell me what you know! Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Well, I mean, not necessarily specifically you. I'm not really into Flower. Who am I to judge? I'm so lonely. Down here, love is shared through... Are you about to missile strike me? That looks like a boss attack. That's one of those attacks where those things float for a second to warn you, and then they each individually fly at you, and then on hard mode, they just all fly at you. Little white... friendliness pellets! I don't like where this is gonna go. I sense danger. I sense malevolence. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can! Called it! You idiot! In this world, it's kill or be killed. Why would anyone pass up an opportunity like this? Die. I'm just not gonna move because there's nothing I can do. What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. I like how the sound effect for, I'm presuming female, and I'm guessing that just purely off the eyelashes, but I know I have long eyelashes in real life, so who knows. Also, the fact that there's curves to the character design, which is, in animation and character design, one of the signs of female. I don't know why, but yeah, softer edges usually means female. Or child. Or cute in general. But I also like that her text just comes out as, do not be afraid, my child. Also, I know I can't do female voices. I really wish I had female friends in the immediate vicinity. See, if I hadn't added that on, that sentence was gonna be real sad. Yeah, Toriel, that also makes me think female. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. And now she has color. I'm very curious what determines when they use color. It seems to be mostly if it's 3D, there's color. And I say 3D meaning this at third person, I guess I should say. Alright, well this has been Undertale. Thank you for watching. Oh god, fine, I'll follow the goat lady. She's gonna attack me too. Christ, it feels like I've been fucking our Stotska again. Oh! Purple door! Whoa, guys, I don't know if I'm ready for purple door. Purple door probably means boss fight. That's like universal video game language for boss fight, and the language I just invented, I'm not sure I'm ready for this. This is a pretty big commitment, guys. I don't know if I have the key. I need to get the bombs. I need the boomer. I should just go through the door. Those of you who have played this game are mad at me already. Alright, first thoughts, get an interior decorator. Like, it's a fine color. It is not like what I would call the color that needs to be your primary theme. You might want to try swapping. Have red be your main thing. Have the mauve, whatever this is, be your trim. Sorry, she freaked me out by walking away from me. This is a trap. I'm gonna walk her along the walls. The walls are less likely to... It's really freaky that she moves with the camera. Stop it! It's so unsettling. Like, I suppose she would have a much smoother movement had I just gone walk. But also, game design point. The reason they have her do that is because if I came in here and she just started walking and I got, like, my keyboard broke, I got distracted, or I just stood here looking at things like an idiot commenting on her interior decorating, but I don't know an asshole who would do such a thing, she would have walked away. I would have had no idea where she went. Now, obviously, there's only one place I can go, but still, it's a good thing to be like, nope, follow me, and follow me at your leisure. It also now informs us about her character without saying a word. She's the type who is willing to be like, come on, don't be afraid. We'll do this at your speed. Also, new bit of information. So we have these red things. They look like leaves or rose petals, mostly leaves to me. This almost looks like an arena here, and this almost looks like a bed, like a little bed of roses, but I can't get on it. So either I'm hyper polite or it's actually a wall. But the other thing that interests me... The shadow of the ruins looms above, filling you with determination. Because I'm determined by shadows. I find shadows very inspirational. Thank you, glowing, shiny thing. Where the fuck is our light coming from? HP fully restored. Oh, it's a save point. Well, you know what? I'm gonna call it right there. That'll be our first episode. Very informative. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna commit to this. We're gonna play through Undertale as long as it takes for me to either finish it or get so sick of it that I have to abandon it. But actually, so far, positive first impressions. Good design, soundtrack's cool, and God, it's nostalgic without being retro, if that makes any sense. Or maybe it's the other way around. We'll find the answer to that question on the next episode tomorrow.